All right, welcome. Okay, so in today's video, I want to show us one indicator that you can actually use to trade any pair. Okay, you can use it for any pair. Now, we'll be using it for some pair. So let's come from crash 300, and though this market is not completely right yet, but if you look at it on the daily, on the weekly, and on the monthly, this market is an uptrend market. So what we are expecting overall from this market is an uptrend. Okay, I want to remove every other thing, and we can actually put them back. Okay, it is already on volatility 75 and others. Okay, so let me remove all this one. Okay, so now let's come to the crash. Now, if you look at it very well, this is just an indicator that shows the trend of the market, and this is the DR trend. Okay, so you can see, like I said, the market is not completely right yet, but very soon it will be right. Now, if you look at it now, okay, something is actually happening. I entered the trade now when I saw that the daily time frame was uptrend, the weekly was uptrend, and the monthly was uptrend, meaning that the overall might eventually buy. Now, this is might, not a sure thing, and I will explain all of that. It's actually this indicator shows the current trend of the market that we actually need you also to see by the reason of the what the market has been doing. For instance, if the market has been selling, you want to actually go and use your auto resistance and support, which I also will actually give alongside with it. That actually will help you to actually know the resistance level, to know the support level, so that if by any chance, peradventure, that the market is actually at a support or a resistance level, you can actually be expecting a reversal. For instance, this market has been dropping for long. To actually see a downtrend and say I want to sell at this time will be dangerous. For instance, on just 15 minutes, I will take us to higher time frame. Don't worry, like I said, it is overall thing. It is not what I expect now. So I will explain all of that. Okay. So now, if you look at it on the higher time frame, if you look at it on the 15 minutes now, you can see that the markets give a confirmation right for a sell right from this point. Now, if I've been selling right from this point using 15 minutes, like it is not right to buy yet. For instance, you will see when it will be right to buy. Now, if I've been selling right from this point, let's assume I've been selling from this point and the market is still on a downtrend like it is till now. The market is still on a downtrend, even though I am buying, hoping that the weekly and the monthly will eventually hold and the market will eventually buy. And the market, I believe it has been selling for long. Now, this is an assumption. I still say it again and I will still say it again. This is an assumption that might not hold ground. Okay, so don't forget that anytime you are using it and you actually use it right. Now, the market is a sell, has been selling. Now, for me to be looking for a sell again today might actually be dangerous. Now, the reason why I said might actually be dangerous is that the market is already testing this level over and over again. Look at it, tested it here, tested it here, tested it again multiple times here. So that is the reason why I'm buying, believing that the market will cross over, then the market will now confirm for a buy. Now, that might be wrong. The market can drop more. But don't forget, the weekly tier means that the market is going to buy. The daily told me before that the market is turning around. It's just a matter of time. The daily will turn again and it will become an uptrend. Okay. Now, though 4 hours is still saying that the market is a downtrend. So meaning that I can actually have between now till around 3 hours plus that the market can still sell. Then after that, no, less than 3 hours. Okay, it's just 2 hours, 2 hour 30 minutes now. Then the market will still sell. Then after that, the market can now pick up and start buying, obeying the weekly and the what do you call it? The monthly eventually. Now, If you put it on another time frame, now one thing about this is that if you put it on another time frame, based on the new time frame that you put it on, it will actually also see correlation. Now look at it now. You can look at it on 30 minutes. You can see that 30 minutes is still having this perspective that the daily might actually be uptrend and weekly is downtrend. So this is the only, should I say, this is the only lapses that this indicator actually have. That if you switch between the time frame, you can actually have another information. But mind you, that doesn't actually make it useless. In fact, that is an advantage that you can convert. So if you are working on a particular time frame, maybe you trade on 5 minutes, you want to actually wait for all the conditions for 5 minutes to be satisfied before you buy. For instance, on the 5 minute time frame now, it is so obvious that the market is an uptrend. Now, the market has started as uptrend right from this point. When the market crossed here, the color have changed. Now, all you wanted after the color changes is that you want the market to retest this level, which you have here, then you want to buy. Now, if somebody have entered for a buy right from this point, even the spike, you will still be in profit. You will still be in profit, and you can hold the position as long as you want to hold it. Now, the point is that if I am actually using this, when will I know when to exit? Because this is not only used for boom and crash, because boom and crash is the one that crashes on unexpectedly. Okay, you can use it for anything. So how will I know when to exit? Now, this is the point. If you are actually working with a lower time frame, you want to actually see that multiple time frame agree with what you are trading, and that will be the only reason why you are holding the position for long. Now what I mean is this: if I'm holding for 5 minutes, as you can see on 5 minutes, and I'm trading with 5 minutes, and I see that 15 minutes is a downtrend, meaning that I am believing that for 3 5 minutes I might not be lucky, the market might actually sell, because the 15 minutes is confirming itself. So meaning that once I have the first 5 minutes, the second 5 minutes, I will be planning to exit the trade, expecting the market to drop. Okay, whether it's boom and crash or not boom and crash, expecting the market to drop, then take my trade again if the 5 minutes is still buy. Okay, but if eventually when I took the profit, the 15 minute color convert from the downtrend to the uptrend, then by that time I can add more position, like open a new position. I've closed the previous one, so I can open a new position and hold it longer, because now multiple time frame has confirmed it. Now, another way you can also do it to actually look for higher time frame agreeing with your lower time frame. For instance, the perfect example is this: like if I'm on 5 minutes, I want to see an agreement with 4 hours or 1 hour before I actually take trade on 5 minutes. So for instance, if I'm taking trade on 15 minutes as a downtrend now, and I see that 30 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hours daily confirmed to downtrend, so I want to actually take the trade and believe this is going to sell. Now, but let's go to 15 minutes. You can see on 15 minutes now, the market is already testing that level. So if I take my trade now on 15 minutes that says downtrend, and also 4 hours confirming downtrend, I want to actually take my position and watch this color not changing from the red to the blue. Now, if the color change from red to blue, I will have to close my trade in loss. Okay, but better still, instead of actually taking trade that has been oversold, it's better to actually take advantage of trade when it just started the movement. Okay, so let's go to maybe step index. Let's go to step index and see what we have on step index. So let's change the color. Okay, we've changed the color. This 1 hour, so let's put it there. Apply, allow modification of signal settings. Now it's actually loading, and let's see when it put it on it. Okay, so we have it on, we've not really have it yet on 30 minutes, but we have it on 15 minutes, we have it on 5 minutes, we have it on 1 hour already. So yes, we have it on 30 minutes now. Now let's assume I'm actually using 30 minutes. Now this is a perfect example. 30 minutes is telling us that we can actually buy, it's an uptrend, and 15 minutes also confirm an uptrend. Like I told you, I will not have rushed into this trade. What I'm waiting for the market is to drop all the way to touch this point. Then when it touch this blue, then I will actually add my buy. Now, another thing is that there is possibility for the market to turn around. This flow will adjust towards it and actually make its confirmation the flat and confirm up. Okay, so you can actually now trade, but you have to patiently wait. Now, 30 minutes confirming that the market is still going to buy, 15 minutes is going to buy, for 1 hour, 4 hours, and daily is still saying the market would sell, and which is still valid, which is good information that we needed, that we believe the market should drop all the way down to this point. Then from there, I can enter a better entry. But right now, there's no better entry on 30 minutes. Let's look at it on 15 minutes. It's not yet also there on 15 minutes. Let's look at it on 5 minutes. Now, on 5 minutes, the market is almost at the blue level. The market has confirmed right from this point and it has retested, like I told you. Now, if somebody took advantage of this trade and bought all the way up, now he has been buying, like I explained. He bought based on what 5 minutes says. Agree with 15 minutes, you see, for the 3 minutes, the market bought. Agree with the 30 minutes, continually, the market bought. Now, with 1 hour downtrend, the market dropped when it was about 1 hour, going up again with the 5 minutes and 15 minutes. Because the 1 hour still hold a sell, the market drop again, just like that. So you have idea of when the market is probably going to make a retest, make a reversal, okay, and continue in the direction that you're expecting. So we expect that the market will react to this zone based on 5 minutes if we are using 5 minutes for our analysis. So now, as a 5 minutes trader, what I will be expecting is a push up like what we are having now. Now, once these 5 minutes finish up as a buy, I will buy, then expect the market to keep going up. But if the market drop below it, I know that on 5 minutes the color will change from blue to red, and that will not be safe for me to buy. So there's no reason for rushing. There's no reason why you should rush. You should just patiently wait and actually see what happens. So instead of actually prolonging the video, I will pause the video. Let's watch the way the market does, and from there take our position on step index. I will go back to you shortly. All right. So now, this is exactly what I was talking about. If somebody have jumped into the trade, hoping that the market is going to just buy automatically on 5 minutes, you can see now the person will be wrong because the market just give a possibility of a down movement. Now, somebody will also say, then I will sell because the market has turned from blue to red. No, you can't enter a sell. The reason is because you can still see, even though the color have changed, there is still something that is still missing for a sell opportunity. This candle supposed to be here, not here. Candle will actually be before the line when we are buying. Supposed to be the line before the candle if we are selling. For instance, look at this point. This is the opportunity for a sell because the candle is behind, not before, it's behind. Now here candle is before, not behind. Now if the candle is before, we say this buy and we need a color to be blue. But now for the candle to be sell, for the market to be sell, the candle is supposed to be before, sorry, supposed to be behind the line, and the line is supposed to be red. But the line is red, yes, but is the candle behind? No, the candle is still before the line. So because of that, we can't be looking for a sell. We can just only hold on again, and maybe what 30 minutes says and what 15 and 30 minutes says will be respected. The market will go all the way down and get to this point. Now, like I still say, somebody will say, if we believe the market is supposed to drop all the way down to this point, why not taking advantage of this? Now, you don't want to take position based on what the market is just doing, which can stop anytime. You want to do position based on what the market will eventually do. And because of that, you want to take the best position for what the market will do, not what the market is doing. If you're trading like this, like you see opportunity to quickly sell like this, you want to quickly sell, and You know that you don't supposed to sell. You want to get a better entry for you buy. But you see what you think as an opportunity for a sell, you are selling. The market can stop anytime and start buying, and you might lose. That is chasing trade. So you don't want to chase trade. You want the trade to come and respect your own analysis. Let's go back to our crash 300 and see if there has been any changes on crash 300 days 1 hour. Now you see what I'm saying on 15 minutes that I used to enter the market before. I entered because I know that the market has tested this level over and over again. So I'm expecting a buy market. And now we see it on 15 minutes, the trend is already changing. It's just a matter of time. The this market continue upward and this completely confirm. I know this line turn around and become flat. Then it confirm a strong buy. Then I know that it won't be long. This will change to uptrend, this will change to uptrend, and this will change to uptrend eventually. And the market is going to buy as in very long. Okay, it's going to buy very long. Now you need to understand that, and like I said, you need to also understand the concept of setting, uh, knowing the support and the resistance level, whether you use the auto or you mark it by yourself. So you want to actually take position with to that respect. And I will send the link. We also give the access to what do you call it, the to the auto support and resistance for people that really need it. So you have the resistance support automatically drawn on your chart before you actually take position. So it's going to complement this and help you to take trade effectively. So we still waiting for step index and we don't have opportunity, I guess, yet. But we think we might be having opportunity anytime soon. Like we have this market might actually from there push up and buy. If the market push up here and buy, we expect this to actually catch up with it and we can now actually enter for a buy. But better still, what we do is to wait. We don't chase trade, we actually trade what is actually properly confirmed. And because of that, let's see what Fix 75 is saying. Fix 75 is saying on 1 minute the market is going to buy. Oh, this auto boom and crash trade, that's robot working. So let me just let me remove the robot. That's robot, that's automatic. Okay, that's automatic. So let's go to fix on the five rather. Okay, this fix on the 5 on 15 minutes. We can see the market is already confirmed for a buy on 15 minutes. All we need is to for the market to return back and give us a good confirmation that this become flat, confirm so that you can enter for a buy. So the market 15 minutes to 30 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hours daily are still sell trend. So we expect the market to push back, bid become flat, and we can actually enter for a buy. Okay, but right now it's not best. It's actually safe that we don't take trade. This is boom 1000, and as you can see on 15 minutes, the market has confirmed for a buy. On 15 minutes, you see the market spike all the way up, and what we expect is possibly a reversal to this point again and the market push up. If not, if the market keeps spiking up, we expect this to catch up with this line. Then from there we can now take position, expect the market to go up, and by that time multiple time frame would have converted to uptrend. But this, like I said, the benefit of this is that it shows you the trend pattern of the markets, and you can actually use that to your own advantage and actually take your position based on that information. All right, so I will be expecting your response. I will be expecting your feedback about the indicator when you use it. But like I used to say, please try this first on your demo account before you take it to your real account. Be very sure that you understand the principle of its usage before you start putting it on your big account, or whether it's small account or a big account on your account in any way, so that you don't just feel like maybe the whole thing disappointed you. Okay, Like you can see, this is on pure sell trend. Let me see why we have pure sell trend. That is so magical, so pure, and it's a sell trend. I just decided to check it on daily time frame, and you can see the market having the resistance here. So we expect market to push all the way down to this point. Now, the 1 hour already confirmed a good opportunity. Where is it? Form back. Uh, okay, yeah. So we expect the market to push towards this level and react to it, sell. When I say react to it, means the market should drop. Then after the drop, I'll follow through and I'll sell. If the market break this line, I will not be looking forward for a sell again. It's just very wonderful to just have to know how to use it. Like we said, we are still waiting for the market to get there and react and we buy. The same way we are waiting for the market to get here and react, we sell. Now, if the market doesn't get there and started confirming for sell, we can take a sell position, hoping to get to this point first and get down and down since we see multiple time frame confirm before you sell. All right. I just use multiple pairs now to actually explain this now. I just expect that you actually use it and you give me feedback on how you feel about it. All right. So to get it, the question is, so how will I get this indicator? How will I get the indicator? Message me on Telegram. You actually going to get the indicator free of charge. But before you can actually do that, the only thing that I expect from you is to like the video and to subscribe. Okay, like the video, subscribe, tell your friends. So the two conditions is that you have to like and subscribe to the video, and no, just give a positive remark about it. Then send me the screenshot of you liking and subscribing, and I'll give you the indicator free of charge. Okay. My link to the Telegram is below the link here. It is below the description. In the description rather.